And I remember even in that first month when we launched the program, so we had our target of what we wanted as in terms of nominations, and we far exceeded that. Like I think we were 3 times what we expected in the first month, and it's just simply grown from there. I'm Paul Taylor. I'm Vice President of People and Culture with Purdy's Chocolatier. Purdy's has received many different accolades as an employer of choice. But one of the areas that employees highlighted for us was that we could get better at celebrating wins and sort of recognizing people more consistently and more frequently across all parts of the company. Our engagement surveys were telling us that, and quite frankly, exit interviews and a variety of other ways that we get feedback from employees, were telling us that they love the culture at Purdy's. We're doing a lot of really good things, but we could get better at recognition. And I think that, even though there was some questions about, whether a recognition platform would help solve our problem, one of the things that I actually believed helped push things over the edge for us in a positive way and why we chose Gusto was the commitment that Gusto has to the One Drop Foundation. From my previous years of experience, I've worked with different recognition platforms and had various degrees of success and failures with them. And one of the things that I knew is that you couldn't just simply put in a new software platform or recognition platform and just expect that to solve all the problems. You had to create a bit of other things and environment around it and set it up the right way. We started and actually still use primarily the nomination box. So you can recognize coworkers, you can recognize your boss, you can recognize members of your team, and we've tied those into our core values. And one of the things that I said to the executive team was, I said, in order for this to work, we've got to use it ourselves. Because if we don't use it ourselves, others aren't going to use it. On a scale of 1 to 10 on how likely I'd recommend Gusto, it's right up at the top. It's a 9 or a 10. And the reason that I'd say that is because Gusto's been very responsive as a partner throughout our years that we've partnered together. When we've had concerns or whether we've had questions, they've been very responsive. And quite frankly, as a service provider and usually as a technological solution or what have you, support and service along the way is actually a key component of that partnership. We were hearing from our feedback from employees that they wanted more recognition, and that's somewhat gone away. It doesn't mean that they don't want recognition anymore. We've just been able to use Gusto to help build that foundation to build our culture of recognition.